आरवाई मीडिया टॉक्स में खुशामदीद। मुझे रुबीना यास्मीन कहते हैं और आज मैं जहां आई हूं वो है श्रीलंका टूरिज्म रोड शो एंड नेटवर्किंग इवनिंग 2025 हो रहा है। इस रोड शो को करने का मकसद क्या है ये आपको बताएंगे प्रोग्राम में थोड़ी ही देर में। हमने श्रीलंकन जो हमारे पास जनरल कौंसल हैं हमने उनसे बात की है, इसके अलावा हमने चेयरमैन से बात की है और पाकिस्तान में कराची में श्रीलंकन एयरलाइन के जो कंट्री हेड हैं रोआन उनसे भी बात की है। तो तमाम तर तफसीलात आपको इनसे लिए गए इंटरव्यू में पता चलेगी और इवेंट के बारे में भी आपको आगाह करेंगे। तो जुड़े रहिए आरवाई मीडिया टॉक्स के साथ। मैं आपसे मिलती हूँ थोड़ी देर के बाद।
Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Bowan. I welcome you all to this third MICE promotion program that is done here in Karachi by Coordination Bureau in Colombo with the participation of SriLankan Airlines and the support of Consul General Office in Sri Lanka, in Karachi. Very important occasion. This is the third time that Sri Lanka Convention Bureau has done this type of promotion program in Karachi. This is not only in Karachi. In next 2 days' time, it will be held in Lahore as well. So I welcome you all to this wonderful evening to see what Sri Lanka can offer at the moment for the visitors from Pakistan to Sri Lanka. Pakistan and Sri Lanka is just not our neighbors. We are friends, brothers and relatives. We know we have a very long history spanning around 3000 years. During the Gandhara time also, we had a very strong bond between Sri Lanka and Pakistan. So, here with me today, Sadira Hettiarachi, Chairman of the Convention Bureau of Sri Lanka, and Mr. Rowan Vijayakon, Country Manager, Pakistan of SriLankan Airlines. Actually, this is my second month. I'm very new here, but I know how Pakistan people love Sri Lanka. It's from their heart. Every time we meet our Pakistani brothers and they know that we are from Sri Lanka, their attachment to us is amazing. I think Chairman and the Sri Lankan Airline manager also agrees with me. When you tell you are from Sri Lanka, sometimes they can give you additional benefits when you visit some places, when you buy something, and when you talk to the people, they start talking about cricket, our religion of both countries, and then we can talk as much as possible. Sometimes they become very friendly for us. I know during the past 2 months, I made around 1,000 friends. So I like to have more friends of Sri Lanka in Pakistan. So without further ado, I like to invite Chairman, Convention Bureau of Sri Lanka to say a few words.
Here I have the Chairman, Abdul Karachi, the Chairman of Sri Lanka Convention Bureau. At the same time, we are joined with Mr. Rowan Vijayakon, the Country Manager of SriLankan Airlines, Pakistan. When we consider this particular media briefing, why we call this meeting and why we have come to Pakistan, we have kind of a good collaboration. As you know, Sri Lanka Tourism is moving very well, and we have reached almost 2.1 million tourists by the last year actually. And the MICE tourism, we have identified one of the key element of the tourism, the phenomena, tourism, the context. We have identified MICE tourism. You know the MICE abbreviation is meetings, incentives, conferences, exhibitions, and events as well. So this particular the segment going to be a kind of a significant role in the world's tourism and the world's economy. When we consider the Pakistan and Sri Lanka as His Excellency, the Consul General correctly mentioned, that we have very deep and also profound connectivity, relationship, international relationship. When you, as he very correctly mentioned about the Gandhar civilization, since 3rd century BC, we have kind of a connectivity as well. And when we consider the colonial legacy, the both countries we maintain together, still we are coming with that particular background as well. And also when we consider historically, culturally, socially, we are highly connected. The Asian, the region, that we have kind of a sense and the kind of the warmth and kind of hospitality we maintain. With the food, the spicy food is kind of a cultural practice that we maintain, culinary and the cuisine as well. When we consider the country, the Pakistan, is kind of a booming or emerging market to Sri Lanka. When we consider, if you consider this year, we have reached 20,000, more than 20,000 tourists from Pakistan itself. So we believe that it will be a long way that we can move forward and we can bring the MICE tourism together. So that's our main objective. The economic cooperation and also the colonial legacy and also the ancient civilizations are connected. And also Sri Lanka, the mutual benefit and mutual understanding with this particular relationship is significant. When we say the defense and security, we have had a very good relationship that Pakistan has helped during the past in different ways for the defense and the security aspects as well. And also when we consider the cricket as one of the main tool or kind of an enthusiastic tool for both countries. When we work on the road, this is my first visit to Pakistan and Karachi. So when we walk on the road, so when people, we deal with the general public, they are from where we say we are from Sri Lanka. So their hospitality is really amazing. So they are asking about the Arjun Ramsons, our famous cricketers, or can be Malinga. So they are really worrying about, they are really embracing us as well. So we can see that the general public and their the enthusiasm on Sri Lanka is kind of an amazing thing. So, and also at the same time, we believe that Karachi has a kind of very good economic potential when we consider about the pharmaceutical aspect, industries, the textile, the banking, the growing ICT sector. These are the platforms that we took our decision to visit Karachi and also Pakistan. Why there's a very big potential to connect with the MICE tourism. So that's a way that we can think about. And we have reached nearly 2.1 million tourists last year. We have different targets. We have a target of attracting 5 million tourists by 2030. We have a new government, newly elected government. People have given the authority, the mandate to develop the tourism sector as well. We have kind of developed and sustainable, inclusive tourism economy. That's our tagline for the national tourism policy of the country as well. So with that, we are moving forward, and we believe that Pakistan has that great potential to connect with Sri Lanka. That's why we are here. And we reached kind of we were hit by the Ditwa cyclone recently, that we had a kind of a negative impact on that as well. But as a country, I take this opportunity to thankful to the Pakistan government and the Pakistani people for your extended support, for the relief, the assistance to the country, and you have given a kind of marvelous the support to regain or rebuild the Sri Lanka. We really appreciate, we're really thankful to the Pakistani government and the Pakistani people as well. I take this opportunity. So that's the way we can think about So I hope you can join with the B2B session and also the networking session in the evening. That particular platform, we are connected with the Sri Lankan Airlines as well, and the blessing of the Pakistani High Commission. We have that strong relationship. The Sri Lanka tourism is not coming alone. That is connected with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Employment and Tourism. That synergy brings together kind of a foreign employment, foreign the services and also tourism as a kind of very good platform and very good connectivity to develop the country as well. So we are coming in that particular background. So we believe that most of the industry stakeholders and the industry leaders are coming to this B2B session. So from the representing Sri Lanka, there are 10 MICE exhibitors, two operators and the DMCs. They are partnered with us. At the same time, we have invited, I believe, nearly 60 MICE operators, event planners are participating for this B2B session as well. So this will be a kind of win-win situation. Both countries get the benefit. We can move forward with this particular social and the cultural as well as economical dimensions together. I believe that that's the main and strongest fact that we can believe for the future. Thank you.
Is our second trade agreement partner. We signed an agreement with Pakistan in 2005 with the expectation of having a huge trade between us. But unfortunately, now it's almost 20 years gone. We are still at the edge of 500 million total trade, and mostly it's around 400 million from Pakistan to Sri Lanka, and another 100 million from Sri Lanka to Pakistan. So that is the current status of this thing. It has been there for like almost 5-6 years time. We can see a little bit of increasing, but sometimes it also goes down. My position as a consul general, and also I'm a trade officer, I really try to promote the trade between the countries. Particularly, there are a lot of products that we can explore. We have identified some of the products that is not available in Pakistan that can be exported from Sri Lanka. Plus, there are a lot of potential for Pakistani exporters also to explore the Sri Lankan market. So, market is open, but there are some tariffs and other tariffs and regulatory tariffs which hinders some of the trade flows that should have been in a better place. So this is 500 million up to now on 20 years. Our expectation for $1 billion trade between the countries, maybe next in 5-6 years time, exceptionally difficult, but still with the policy directives or with the direction that reducing the tariff and discussions on the how to promote the trade, and a lot of promotion programs can help. So that's the current trade matters.
Tourism.
Yeah, tourism. As far as the tourism is concerned, for the past couple of years time, I think it's around 20,000 visitors from Pakistan, Sri Lanka. But I think we don't have the figures that how many Sri Lankan visited Pakistan. So I think we can get it from Pakistan Tourism Authority how many Sri Lankan visited Pakistan. But it is increasing. It is increasing from Pakistan side and also from Sri Lanka side as well. We really like Pakistan. So you have also some places to visit. Nice places, beautiful places. So you also can promote that part for Sri Lankan visitors. Like we also like Pakistani travelers to visit Sri Lanka, and they're well received. The climate conditions and everything is same as Pakistan, so we can enjoy the country. So we will expect some more, as my chairman said, we are expecting 5 million tourists in 2030. So within next couple of years time, we will increase. We are expecting another 100% of increase from Pakistan to Sri Lanka. So thank you.
Good evening, all of you. I am one of the people. I'm the country manager of Sri Lanka Airlines in Pakistan. When we talk about MICE tourism, of course, Sri Lanka Airlines, we already direct airline operating in Sri Lanka. We facilitate the air travel between the two countries. So today our focus is to introduce our special arrangements in facilitating this MICE movement between the two countries. Not only MICE, when it comes to holidays, we have special arrangements, special fairs, and we are going to introduce all these fairs in today's event. And talk about our connectivity, we have operations from Karachi and Lahore both. And Karachi, we have 4 flights per week, and in Lahore we have a frequency of four flights per week as well. So we have 8 flights connecting Pakistan to Sri Lanka with direct 3.5 hours time. You can reach Sri Lanka, and it's an excellent opportunity for Pakistani travelers to explore Sri Lanka. So we facilitate air travel. And Chairman, as you said, Pakistan is the 20th, is at the 20th position in terms of tourist arrivals into Sri Lanka. So with all our trade partners' support, we are keen to go up in the ladder and become one of the most, one of the, we should be at the top 15 or top 10. We have that potential. So I'm looking forward to all Pakistani nationals' support to travel Sri Lanka and visit Sri Lanka. We are there to facilitate.
Actually, unfortunately, 2 weeks before, we faced a most devastating cyclone in Sri Lanka. It is the very first time whole country affected. We had cyclones. Some places get affected, but others are safe. But this time, except very few places on the down south, whole country affected. That claimed around 600 lives recorded, and the estimated loss of properties is around $6 to $7 billion. So that actually a very difficult time for the last 2 weeks for us with the rescue missions. Thanks for Pakistan, as my chairman told already. They supported us very well in rescuing of people who were stranded for like almost days because of the landslides and mudslides and also heavy floods. Then after, now the stage is for recovery stage, at the second stage of this disaster, where immediately supplies and also transportations and telecommunication and electricity is established. Currently, according to the records, 90% of these electricity and telephone lines already established. Unfortunately, the rail line of the upper country, I think, have visited to Sri Lanka. Some of the places are totally damaged. That means rebuilding of that rail track which has been built by the British will take some time. We are trying our best to restructure whatever possible ways to construct again with the new technologies and all. But current stages is now the effect of cyclone is little bit of lower now, and no more. I think very less people are in the camps for the rescue camp because they lost their homes and the land as well. Flood problem is over. There is no flood at the moment. The government is they are trying their best to support these the displaced families in providing the safest land and even providing houses for them in the safer places.
Yes, thank you for the question. When we consider the impact of the tourism sector during the Ditwa, the cyclone, actually it is unexpectedly we had kind of a target to attract 2.5 million tourists by this year. It is we reached 2.1 million. So this there's an impact as well, but it's kind of minimal impact for the tourism sector. But we believe up to now we saw kind of over the first 2 weeks after the event, we are seeing signs kind of a 5% of cancellation. At the same time, after this particular incident occurred, we established kind of a tourism response team very quickly with announcing kind of a hotline. 1912 was a hotline, and we established kind of a responsive team, including all the tourism authorities as well as the tourism attractions like the tourism of the tourism attractions, wildlife, the coast conservation, and the Central Cultural Fund, the Forest Department, different kind of the authorities were connected, and we identified how we can support the tourism sector and the affected any sort of affected tourists. Unfortunately, there was no any casualties or no any deaths reported from the tourists among the tourists. So that was very fortunate. This thing. At the same time, the Sri Lankan community and the stakeholders really they helped the tourists to recover and keep them in a safe environment. There were kind of the severe flood as well as the kind of the landslides. So that was mainly the central part of the country and what's called the central province, as well as the Ruhr province, adjoining another province was highly affected, called Badulla and this particular areas. So all the security measures were taken very prompt way. We took the decision, and not only that, the industry, the stakeholders, industry association, it can be hoteliers, it can be tour guides, it can be the DMCs. So they came forward, and the drivers even. The guides, drivers, they came forward, and they developed
and how the sector of tourism
is our second trade agreement partner. We signed an agreement with Pakistan in 2005 with the expectation of having a huge trade between us. But unfortunately, now it's almost 20 years gone. We are still at the edge of 500 million total trade, and mostly it's around 400 million from Pakistan to Sri Lanka, and another 100 million from Sri Lanka to Pakistan. So that is the current status of this thing. It has been there for like almost 5-6 years time. We can see a little bit of increasing, but sometimes it also goes down. My position as a consul general, and also I'm a trade officer, I really try to promote the trade between the countries. Particularly, there are a lot of products that we can explore. We have identified some of the products that is not available in Pakistan that can be exported from Sri Lanka. Plus, there are a lot of potential for Pakistani exporters also to explore the Sri Lankan market. So, market is open, but there are some tariffs and other tariffs and regulatory tariffs which hinders some of the trade flows that could have been in a better place. So this is 500 million up to now on 20 years. Our expectation for $1 billion trade between the countries, maybe next in 5-6 years time, exceptionally difficult, but still with the policy directives or with the direction that reducing the tariff and discussions on the how to promote the trade, and a lot of promotion programs can help. So that's the current trade matters.
tourism.
Yeah, tourism. As far as the tourism is concerned, for the past couple of years time, I think it's around 20,000 visitors from Pakistan, Sri Lanka. But I think we don't have the figures that how many Sri Lankan visited Pakistan. So I think we can get it from Pakistan Tourism Authority how many Sri Lankan visited Pakistan. But it is increasing. It is increasing from Pakistan side and also from Sri Lanka side as well. We really like Pakistan. So you have also some places to visit. Nice places, beautiful places. So you also can promote that part for Sri Lankan visitors. Like we also like Pakistani travelers to visit Sri Lanka, and they're well received. The climate conditions and everything is same as Pakistan, so we can enjoy the country. So we will expect some more, as my chairman said, we are expecting 5 million tourists in 2030. So within next couple of years time, we will increase. We are expecting another 100% of increase from Pakistan to Sri Lanka.